I need an angel to save me.
Hello loves, we're going to jump right into our video with a fresh face and moisturizer. I'm using the Caudalie Vinyl Source Cream, but anything will work to hydrate the skin. Let's skip over to primer because we need to lock this foundation in, girl. I love dabbing the Amani Perfect 10 Serum on my skin because it gives my foundation something to hold on to. Alright, we're just going to speed through several clips because it's boring, right? But make sure to stay on the lookout for the full detailed videos in the future. I then go in with my sponge to pick up any excess product. Let's tame these eyebrows with some brow gel and get them ready for brow shape up. I'm using dark brown in the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Palette. If you're a makeup artist, stop what you're doing right now and go buy this amazing brow kit. You won't regret it. Same thing on the other eyebrow and let's move on. Next, I'm going to highlight under my brows. This is the moneymaker right here. Going in with a straight, flat brush makes it so much easier to clean up. Bring it on down to the lid and bam, 2 in 1, because now it's working as an eyeshadow base to make those colors pop. For the eyes, we are going in with the Lorac 2 Pro palette. We're going to start off with the color Buff as a base. Next, we're going to quickly move on to light brown as a transition color. Run that back and forth using windshield wiper motions. Next, we're going to use the color Cocoa to add a natural contour to the outer edges. We're going to pick up that transitional brush just to make sure everything is nice and blended. Now remember, we are going to be extending these videos to full detail, so just stay tuned in the future. Next, we're going to be adding the color Rosé to the lid to add a natural shimmer to the eyes. I like to use a synthetic brush for this because it makes it nice and easy. The good thing I like about this palette is the colors are very soft and very blendable. I'm picking back up with the brush that I used for the transition color to make sure once again that everything is nice and blended. Picking up now a precision brush and going in with the color Cocoa to add a little bit more dimension to the outer edges. Making sure not to bring that color all the way in. Now going back in with a different brush to add a little bit of the color Snow to the brow bone and also to the inner corner to add a natural highlight. It's lash time. I'm using the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive in black, followed by the Kiss Lashes in Demi Wispies for a supernatural look. I like to start placing it from the middle to the outer edges. Let's triple check that they're glued on there because the last thing we need is for half an eyelash to be falling off. Finally, it's time for the face. Starting off with some color correcting, and for that, I'm using NYX Dark Conceal in medium. I love applying this with a fluffy brush. Make sure to dab carefully around the eyes because it is a very sensitive area, and honey, you do not want to look like you just got punched on both eyes. So for that, I like to go back in with my soft Real Techniques beauty sponge to pick up any excess product. The star of the show, my personal favorite, hands down has to be the RCMA foundation. It offers so many color options. Always have what I need, but for that, I need to ensure that I do color match, and to do so, I apply it on my jawline. If you can't tell it's on there, then that's the one. My perfect shades are SH1 and SH2. And today, I'm applying this with a flat brush, but going back in with the beauty sponge for an airbrushed look. To highlight, I'm using Maybelline Master Conceal in the shade 30 Light Medium. I love to apply concealer with a flat brush, but be careful to not remove product and only apply with ease. I love the RCMA translucent powder because it will never let me or my makeup down. It locks my concealer in and ensures it stays in place all day. I like to apply this with the flat side of my beauty sponge. Picking up my fluffy powder brush, I'm going to swipe away the excess product. And blowing the extra powder because you know your girl is super extra. I like to use the big old fluffier brush with the Too Faced Cocoa Bronzer for a nice bronzed look. For a cute pop of color, we're going in with some blush from Ulta in the color Flush. Going back to the color Snow from the Lorac 2 Pro palette to highlight with my synthetic highlight brush because you know your girl loves a 2-in-1. That's the great thing about makeup is that there is no right or wrong. You use what you want for whatever you want, girl. For the lips, I'm using Big Spender from Smashbox. Yes, girl, I know. Beautiful. Next, we're using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. The name doesn't lie, honey. You need this mascara. Don't forget to stay tuned for the full-length how-tos in the future. And we're going to finish this look off with some setting spray. So refreshing. All right, people, that is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and as always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my new videos. Hasta luego.